Roebuck service
Yes, we
station.
have.
Yes.
Look who we find.
And look who we find at Roebuck. This is Dad, Pop and Puppy Snuzzle. Where are we this morning, Brax?
At a jetty.
Where at?
Broome.
Broome, very good. At Broome Main Beach Jetty.
That's Roebuck Bay, I reckon.
Broome was founded in 1883 with its economy centred on the rich pearl shell beds in Roebuck Bay. By the early 1900s, the town had become the pearling capital of the world, with over 300 pearling luggers in the bay. During World War II, Roebuck Bay was bombed by the Japanese. The Roebuck Bay Bombing was a devastating Japanese air raid on March the 3rd, 1942. It was the second deadliest air raid on Australian soil and resulted in the destruction of numerous Allied aircraft and the death of at least 88 people. The Japanese launched the surprise attack at around 9:30 a.m. facing minimal opposition as there were no Allied fighter planes in the area. The raid lasted about an hour, concentrating fire on the vulnerable flying boats and land-based aircraft. The attack resulted in significant loss of life and equipment. All 15 flying boats anchored in Roebuck Bay were sunk, along with another 8 Allied aircraft on the nearby airstrip. At least 88 people and possibly over 100 were killed. The victims included Allied military personnel, Australian, American, British and Dutch, and many Dutch civilian refugees, including women and children, who were still aboard the flying boats due to the town's lack of accommodation and the difficult tides. Many victims were trapped in burning aircraft, drowned, or were tragically lost to sharks while trying to swim to shore through the burning fuel and oil. The wrecks of the flying boats still lay at the bottom of Roebuck Bay and are visible on extremely low tides. There is a memorial at the main beach jetty. It is known as 9 Stories, and it is a silent reminder of the people who lost their lives during the Broome air raid. Each silhouette has a story to tell. We're at Cable Beach now.
So we are.
Yeah. Bit different to last time. We're doing a whole heap of works and you can't drive down onto the beach at the moment. So we've come to the surf club for a look.
And you can't get down there. Well, you couldn't go down anyhow because of the high tide.
Yeah. But Dad reckons he could have drove down there.
Absolutely, that's like a highway.
Now we are at Kabbarli Lookout. People come here not only for the stunning view, but also in search of the dinosaur footprints. The dinosaur footprints around Broome are recognised as the most significant in the world, with trackways stretching for about 80 kilometres along Broome's sandstone coastline from south of Broome up along the Dampier Peninsula. What did you find, Brax?
A little baby hermit crab.
Hermit crab. Very good. Good morning. We've left our campsite at Roebuck and we are heading into Willie Creek this morning and James Price Point, and we've just pulled over to air down the tyres as it looks like it could be a bit of a rough dirt road on the way in.
Is it Quondong?
And Quondong Beach, yes, I reckon I did see that. Quondong Beach. I think that's how you say it.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. We'll find out.
We will. And
See
we
what today's adventures bring.
lots of fun and good sights. Good morning, Pop.
Good morning.
Ready
A lovely day.
for a lovely day. Now we're heading into Willie's Creek, which is mainly known for the Pearl Farm and the Pearl Farm tours, but it is also a free camp area for self-contained campers and with some pretty specky camping spots. But when camping along Willie's Creek, you need to be aware of the tides and where you are parked, as it has some really high tides. Tide's on its way in and it is pumping. This is one of the areas where you are able to free camp along Willie's Creek.
Waiting.
We've arrived at Quondong Beach and the road in was reasonably rough, but let the tyres down to the right pressures and it wasn't too bad really.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Been on words.
Yep. And there's heaps of camping spots all around. You get a caravan in pretty easy too, taking it slow, so but yeah. Pretty cool spot. What do you think, Pop?
I think it's fantastic. What a great place to be. You wouldn't want to be anywhere else on a day like this.
Here we are at James Price Point. What a stunning location this is as well. This too is also a free camp for self-contained campers. There is heaps of campsites available along the beach and also along the cliff tops, where you get that amazing view of the red cliffs and the turquoise water. Join us on our next week's video as we head further north to Smithies, and then we start making our way south towards 80 Mile Beach, where you get to see me catch my fish of a lifetime. And if you'd like to help us grow our channel, don't forget to hit that like, subscribe, and even flick us a comment. As always guys, thanks for watching.